Hey, everybody, welcome to this event. I am super excited. My name is Jesse Reagan. I'm here with Stephanie McDaniel. If you're new here and if you are in network marketing, you're looking to build a team, you're looking to build a brand on places like Facebook and Instagram, you're absolutely in the right place. So first things first, tag your team and let me know you're here. There might be something special we're doing. So let me know you're here, okay? Let me know you're here below. Say hi, say where you're from. Just let me know what company you work with. I don't care. Just introduce yourself. Say hi, tag your team, because we're going to start in about 30 seconds, okay? This is really going to be a lot of fun. I'm super grateful that everybody's here. I'm super grateful that you guys are here with us. This is going to be a special event. And if you're showing up with us now, you're in for a treat, okay? So I just want to make sure that everyone gets the attention and the time they deserve on this. So make sure that you tag your team. Make sure that you introduce yourself. I don't care if you're watching it on YouTube. I don't care if you're watching it on Facebook, wherever you're watching it. Let me know you're here, okay? And we're going to begin. So let me start over here. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and we will give you time at the end, and we will get to every single question. And more than likely, Stephanie will go through and answer some questions too as we're going through this. So feel free. This is definitely, we are an open book, and we try to help as much as possible, help people as much as possible. So let me set up the screen share. And Stephanie, it looks like we are screen sharing okay? Got the nod? Okay, so welcome to Messenger Method to Multiplying Sales. Easy for me to say, but really what this is about is helping you fill up that inbox with new people, all right? So this is a lot of new case studies we're going to go through, and my big promise to you guys is that if you're watching this, I promise you, you're going to see real examples from real STB members using the system that we have for Facebook and Instagram, okay? And this is about attracting your tribe and bringing in massive amounts of new leads to fill up your inbox, all right? So just give me about an hour of your time, and you're going to be very happy. And all of this is done, all the people that have success in this beforehand, most of the time they had no idea what they were doing. So if you're that person, if you're like, I'm absolutely stuck, I have no idea what I'm doing on social media, I feel lost, well then stick around, okay? Show up. That's what this is about. We have so many success stories, you guys. I could post thousands at this point. We've got reviews, we've got success stories, multiple companies, people in the top 5, even people number 1 in a company with thousands and thousands of reps, okay? But more importantly, we have people that actually get their first sale. And that's what I love. We have so many people that come in for the first time and have never sold anything. They have never sold any of their products, never recruited a team member. And that's what this is about, all right? People that, yeah, that some of them hit huge numbers, but I can't tell you how many people we have that actually got their first sale. How special is that? And I want you to know right now, if you've never gotten a sale, if you've never connected with anybody on social media, you're in the right place. This is going to teach you a new way to do things, okay? This is going to teach you a new way to show up for yourself and other people. And oh, by the way, if you stick around, we're going to give away a complete one-on-one access and a full bundle, all right? That means you get to work with the genius herself, Stephanie McDaniel. And she's pretty smart. If anyone in STB knows that. So make sure you tag people. Make sure you show up. And that's why, how can I give anything away if I don't know you're here? All right? So let me know you're excited. Let me know that you're actually going to show up for yourself and do something about your business at the end, for the end of this year. And I can't even imagine what 2019 is going to look like for you. All right? And like I said, ask all questions. Now, I'm not saying if you're watching this on a cell phone, don't turn the cell phone off, but don't start looking around. Like I said, give me an hour of your time. Block off an hour and it will change your life. All right? It will absolutely change your life. So if you're watching this, more than likely you are in network marketing. And what's your biggest challenge? What's the biggest thing that you guys face? What happens when your warm market starts to dry up? Right? What happens? How do you connect with 3 to 5 new people a day? Especially, how do you connect with them when you don't have to feel like you're sending those crappy hey girl or a hey dude messages, copy and paste, sending it to 50 to 100 people a day? That is a worst practice for Facebook, okay? So please do not do that. And who the heck are we? Well, on the left, you see Stephanie McDaniel. She is copywriting expert. Copywriting is just the words you see on all the posts and ads. People hire her for thousands of dollars. She's been hired by corporations for thousands of dollars. And she's also the person that invented and put together My Connection Builder, which you're going to learn about a little bit later as well. And me, I've been doing this a long time. My name's Jesse Reagan. I've been online since 2008. But what it means to you is I have helped thousands of people like yourself in network marketing build a business and a brand and ultimately start making some extra money for themselves. I can't guarantee anything. I don't know how hard you're going to work, but I can tell you if you follow the right systems, it sure does increase your chances of doing well. All right, so what are the 3 big secrets for you guys when you want to learn how to really kick some butt on Facebook and Instagram? First of all, I need you to understand it's actually very easy to fill up your messenger inbox with hungry new prospects when you do apply the right systems, all right? You should only be talking to people that actually want what you have to offer. Imagine being able to talk to people and actually knowing that they want your products or they're interested in joining your team. Hint, this is called attraction marketing and anybody here can do it, okay? So I want you to start believing that. Mindset is huge with this, and I want you to start believing that you can attract your tribe, okay? You can set up systems, and I'm a huge fan of systems. All the people, and we have analyzed so many in the top 10, the top 5, the number ones, all of them have one thing in common. They have systems in place. And when you start applying systems for yourself, you will be able to scale up, which means that you can put in the same amount of time and 10x your results, okay? This is when work is done for you when you are not working. That's what systems are all about. All right. And of course, my disclaimer, I do not work for any companies, Beachbody, Synergence, Herbalife, Mary Kay, or anybody else. Okay. Facebook marketing takes hard work of both time and money. You have to follow a system that has worked for others and see it through. This is not about quitting, whining, complaining, or anything like that. This training is 100% independent and not endorsed by any third-party company. The examples you're about to see are individual examples of people that have applied the system I'm about to share with you. Real results only happen to those that are willing to invest time and money into their business. And you got to work hard, but that's no secret, right? But this isn't about, you're not afraid to work hard. Anyone watching here is not afraid to work hard. I know that you wouldn't be showing up if you weren't. But this is about working smart as well as working hard, all right? When you have that right type of combination, look out. So how did we get here? Well, here's my my family and my beautiful wife on the right there. This is her page. She is she's like a life coach. She does a lot of independent high ticket stuff. Her packages are like $1,000 to $3,000. So she sells more high ticket things, which, oh, by the way, their price point's really irrelevant. If anyone gives you price as an objection, it's total BS. Okay. So I just want you to understand it's not about price. It's about attracting the right people. But where we really came from was people were like, how did you get so many followers? How do you get so much crazy engagement? She's like, well, my husband does some of the behind the scenes stuff and she does a lot of the content or she does all the content. But really what is like, I want to do that too. And that's where this started happening. And when we started looking at a lot of other people in social media and looking at their pages and how people were actually trying to apply themselves on Facebook, we found out most are relying on what we call quote unquote hope marketing. Well, I hope this works. I hope today is a good day. I hope I can make some money today because my husband is wondering when I'm actually going to start doing something with this crazy network marketing thing I'm doing. But they have no system in place to find a perfect customer and a team builder, trying to wing it with new people. So they don't really know what they're going to say. There's no guidance with the conversation. You know, they most of the time what we find is people either go right for the kill and ask them to buy something, or they get friend zoned and they don't actually say anything about it. So we definitely teach people how to do this the right way. And then desperately chasing new people. Guess what, you guys? People can tell when you're desperate, right? People can tell when you are desperate. And if you're desperately sending a bunch of messages to random people, friends of cousins of friends of whatever, you're in trouble. That is not a way to do business. And if you are, you're going to get burned out or you're going to get in a lot of trouble with Facebook, okay? Or Instagram. So this is not about that. You need to have a system in place to know what you're doing to actually generate sales and recruit people. All right. And here's examples. Once you start tapping into your target market and being real, you can post things like this, just a small, basically a meme with some words, and get tons of comments and engagement. Every comment you get on your page Every comment you get, regardless of really where it's at, you can start connecting with people. But what's great about this is you can start instantly private messaging them as well. Imagine doing a little short video. And again, one thing that we teach is authenticity. You will never hear the word perfect or perfection, or you need to be look perfect on here. That's the opposite of what we teach. We teach you how to be yourself. We teach you how to enjoy your time on here and actually have some fun and kick some butt. Now imagine having a post where you're just doing a little bit of a workout or whatever else. It doesn't matter. It could be cooking, could be talking. I don't care. But what it really is about is I included this thumbnail because it shows our dog in there. Most people would freak out if a dog was barking or a kid was crying. We love that stuff. That's what people connect with, right? Now imagine from like my wife, this is all organic. This was 100% free. 16 link clicks to her site. Free traffic. And it could be 16 messages, which is even better in most cases, just starting to connect with people. All right. Here's another one. My wife talks about digestive issues. She just did one today on gut issues. All right. She talks about digestion. This one was about poop. Everybody poops, right? And look at all the comments. Look at all the engagement that she got on here. Look at people. This is what I want you to understand is when you start being real and start tapping into who you are, the sky's the limit. There is no limit to how big you can grow. But until you really start being authentic and being real, you will absolutely box yourself in. Okay. So, and I also want you to understand, we have been recommended by so many people in the top, so many people that have done well. They have recommended this to their teams. They have recommended this to other reps in network marketing. It's just what I want you to understand is they recommend this because they know we deliver. They know we show up for people, okay? So it's really important for you to understand that when you show up here and you start applying these things, you can expect to start getting better results for yourself. And every single round of training, every time we've done this, we've had people that get viral posts, right? I can't guarantee a viral post, obviously. A lot of it is luck. But if you start applying what Facebook and Instagram want, you will dramatically increase your chances of getting lots and lots of eyeballs. Imagine having 20 million people view something. Here's Stephanie Kathman. She was on the training this week in the event. Imagine having 54,000 shares. Or here's Tony. She went live in the event. She had 181,000 shares at the time of this picture. 20 million people saw this. How cool would that be? This thing is still circulating with her husband in it. All right. That is her husband in that picture. How cool would that be? All right. And I just want you to understand, like I said, we have so many success stories. All right. People filling up their groups, people that were ready to quit. I cannot tell you guys how many people have told me, I was going to quit. I was going to quit doing this. I was going to quit my team. I was going to quit the company or whatever else. And now they've turned it around. And we have people that not only were going to quit, but now are making a ton more than they were before. Enough where they actually were able to quit their job. All right. And again, I can't guarantee any of that because I don't know how hard you're going to work, but I'm telling you, these are real success stories. Okay. These are real people that are doing well. And once you start tapping into that, anything is possible. Once you tap into the abundance that is on here, okay, anything is possible for you. So who wants to see more? Let me know you're excited. I'm going to take a little sip of tea here and let me know you are jacked up. Stephanie, unmute yourself for 1 second.
Yes, sir. I'm right here.
Do we have people excited?
Oh my gosh. The YouTube thread is going crazy. Everyone's super excited to be here. We're getting loads of compliments from the current members that are on. And by the way, you guys, for people who are not like everybody watching who is new to us, we have members join all of our stuff who are already members because they love everything we do and there's so much information. So I want you guys to stick around to the end because this is going to be very valuable to you. Oh, it's going great. It was like, Mimi, I'm jacked up on Mountain Dew.
All right, you guys. Well, let's check out some more success stories. All right. And let's go through and understand that when people start tapping into Facebook and Instagram, they can start filling up their inbox. They can start connecting with new people. And you really don't need to connect with thousands of new people to start making a good income for yourself, right? Most of you guys have ridiculously good compensation plans in your companies. And that's what this is about, is understanding how to start really building a team for yourself and start tapping into the abundance on here. All right, so here's Ashley Laughlin. She is an absolute sweetheart, and she is just a wonderful success story. And I'm going to go through quite a few here for you guys, but I'm not doing this to just impress you. I'm doing this to impress upon you what is possible. They started at 0. She started at 0 with this, right? At 0 people following her, 0. You can see there it's almost 50,000. But what she really started tapping into, and you can ask her yourself, and she sent her team here, that she started tapping into being real. This one's about breastfeeding. Well, guess what? That's a big topic. And that's there's always a lot of questions that moms might have. I know my wife posts a lot of mom stuff on her page. But look at the type of engagement. How would you like to have this type of engagement? All right. How would you like to have just people connecting with you all the time? All right. This is what is possible. And look at, these are paragraphs. People writing novels. This is what is possible when you actually start understanding how to be real, how to be conversational, how to connect with people on this. In this case, she ended up, I don't know where she's ranked now, but I know she's still kicking some major butt. All right. And I just want you to understand, she was completely unranked in a company that has hundreds of thousands of reps and is now hovering around the top 10. Okay. How cool is that? All right. How cool is that? And I just want you to understand, anybody can do this. Imagine if you start applying the concepts and then you went from unranked to top 10. Let me know that your goal, if you're watching this right now, I don't care if you're an STB member right now or if you're going to be in about half an hour. Let me know your goal is to be in the top 10. Let me know what your goals are with this. Let me know what you are doing this for and what you're shooting for. Here's Veronica Ellis. Veronica is awesome, okay? And this is something, what I love talking about with this one, which is super cool. When she started STB, she's Latino, obviously. You can see there's Spanish on here. When she started, she thought she had to only speak English on her page. She assumed that that's the best way to start targeting, bringing in, her tribe or target market. But when she went through and started tapping into and understanding how to find her avatar, which is really just her perfect customer, she realized that it's Spanish. She needed to start tapping into the Latino market for her Latino market and started finding her tribe. It completely revolutionized her business, completely. And not only her business, okay? And yes, she has a lot of followers. And yes, she gets tons of engagement, right? She is a rock star on social media now. All right. And you can see here, but here's what's great about it. And I'll say this before, I don't work for any companies. I work for you guys. I work for Ashley. I work for Veronica. I work for you guys. Okay. She actually got her own TV show, Xfinity Latino, based on her social media presence. All right. This is 100% true. She got her own show and they literally told her, you know what they said? They said, just be like you are on your page, which is her being herself. How awesome is that? You don't understand when you start building your brand and setting yourself up the right way. And no, this is not get rich quick or anything like that. And if you're here for get rich quick, please leave now. Okay. If you're here to actually bust your butt and do something the right way, I'm telling you, you can set yourself up for life and you can change everything about what is going to happen for you. All right. But be ready. You have to understand and be willing to take action the way she did. When you do, everything will change. Here's Gary and Todd. Shout out to Gary and Todd if you're watching right now. All right. They are probably on. They are STB, Social Team Builder rock stars. If we had a Hall of Fame, they would be inducted. Okay. And these guys do it right. And they don't have a giant page. Yeah, they got 12,000, 13,000 people on their page. Obviously, they got tons of great reviews, which is something we help you do as well. We guide you through that, how to start getting more reviews, how to start bringing in people organically. All right. But check this out. They went on a vacation and they didn't say, well, we're just going to completely check out. And I'm not saying that's bad. I mean, if you go somewhere and you want to totally go offline and totally, disconnect, more power to you. But if you're doing something cool and fun, and if you start sharing it the right way, like these guys did, they ended up going to Italy. Tons of engagement, tons of comments. Here's one where they're doing a personality test. And we share these things in the group, by the way. We share some of these things that do well for people. We have lists of ideas for posting for you, to help you and to guide you along. That's what this is about. And when you start tapping into that and start understanding the psychology of how to start getting people to comment, and you start connecting with them, because it absolutely always a flow. And Gary and Todd teach so well with that. And of course, they do one thing masterfully, and most of their stuff is at home, right? These guys aren't, like wild and crazy guys. They're two normal dudes who just share what's going on. They share their life. They're real. They're amazing. They care about people. And when people can see that, they're naturally going to gravitate towards them. They're naturally going to want to start working with them and be part of their tribe. Okay? And look at this. Comments, people connecting, just being real. Do you think you could, how would it make you feel if you started getting a bunch of comments? Imagine what it would be like for you if you started having new people to connect with every single day on places like this, just from going live, just from connecting with people. Do you think you could handle that? What we call this in a lot of cases, it's called a network marketer's dream. All right. And when you understand, and these guys, what I love about these two, and they do so much help. They help so much in the training. They're so real and they're so awesome. But what I really love about them is they hold nothing back. They absolutely hold nothing back when it comes to explaining what's going on and what they're doing. Not only do they teach about how to start getting comments, not only do they teach about how to start actually getting a bunch of engagement, but they teach how to start conversing with people, how to put them through the funnels where you start feeding your groups and building your community. The number one thing you see on Facebook now, on Facebook and Instagram, is what are they looking for? They're looking for a community where you build a community through being authentic, okay? And these guys are the masters of teaching that. So here's Kelsey. Kelsey is an absolute rock star. All right. She is amazing. She's one of the first people I've ever worked with. Okay. Kelsey is one of the most real, awesome people I've ever met. And what's great about the way she does social media is she's just like how she is in real life. She's so unfiltered and just does it the right way. All right. You can see here in this case, she fills up her group. She does keto. She sells keto products. And again, it doesn't matter what products you sell. It doesn't matter what company you're with. If you love your company, if you love your products, you will do well with this. All right. I just want you to understand, she set things up. She's about to have a baby very soon. And I know recently she's gone through some really tough months, where the pregnancy was very difficult. But what's wonderful about this, and this is what she told me, that she had some of her best months, 5-figure months, when she was feeling her worst because of the systems that she has set up, because of the things that she has done to set up and connect with new people on here. But what it comes down to is just being real. If you try to act like someone else, if you try to act and pretend like you're someone else, you're copying other people's posts, you're going to bomb. It's going to bomb for you. But if you're just being yourself, you're just being real, the sky's the limit. And Kelsey's a perfect example. I'm so proud of what she's accomplished. And it's only going to keep getting bigger and bigger for her. Again, anybody can do this when you apply these things, okay? Here's Stephanie Kathman. And if you guys didn't see the training she did earlier, it was really good because she talked about before how she thought, because she's in fitness, that everything she should do be about fitness, workouts, fitness. And when she actually started getting away from that, when she started embracing herself, when she started embracing who she is, everything changed. When she started talking about her family, her day-to-day life, and just kind of turned it into a blog, just trying to being real, she started getting crazy amounts of engagement. And what you'll see is some of her best posts have nothing to do with fitness. All right. Now, obviously, this one here is about losing weight, but here she talks about a C-section, having a C-section. All right. Again, being real. She signed up 2 people from this one, just talking about goals and again, just focusing on just things that every day that all of us face every day. And that's how you want to tap into it. This isn't trying to put yourself on a pedestal. This isn't trying to act like you're some kind of guru expert on everything. Because if you think you are, if you're pretending you are, people are going to see right through it. All right. But if you just embrace the grind like everyone else, People will connect with you in ways you can't even imagine. Now here's a here's a post where she did about pineapple, right? And you know, just being real, going to the grocery store, getting a pineapple, cutting it up, loving pineapple in the summertime. Well, she had a bunch of people, and this is a cool story. She had a bunch of people tell her, you need to get this pineapple decor on Amazon. Obviously, you can see it right there, right? So people were telling her that she needed to get this thing because I think the post was about, or she talked about not really liking to cut it up. Yeah.
How annoying it is.
Yeah, how annoying it is to cut it up. So people recommended this decor thing. I've never heard of it before. She hadn't either, but a lot of people posted about it, right? And she got a bunch of comments, people connecting. And so guess what she did? She actually went and bought the decor on Amazon, okay? And what I like about this story, you guys, is you kind of live through it. And that's where you start connecting with people on people's pages, where you start connecting when you start feeling like you're part of their community. She bought this thing. She even had her husband go, they even like did a video of him using it on there and put it in the comments. Got a bunch of engagement. I mean, look at all this engagement she got on here. All right. She did 2 image posts that you saw here and a live video, and she got business from a pineapple decorer. Okay. She made sales. She actually sells hundreds of products a month sometimes, all right? Or brings hundreds of her points or whatever. She does really well. That's the whole point. And she's had some really big weeks in sales, really big, okay? And she does it by being real. There's nothing on here that talks about her being some kind of genius expert. And I want you to understand, if you think you need to be some kind of guru expert, you're doing it wrong, okay? It's about believing in yourself. It's about believing what you're capable of. And when you understand that, don't tell yourself the story that you're boring or whatever. Guess what, you guys? We're all boring, okay? But when you start believing in yourself and start understanding how to tap into this, wow. All right, here's Cindy Tremblay. Cindy was, I think, one of the first videos I posted in here. And Cindy's amazing. She actually is French Canadian, okay? So her page is all in French Canadian. And obviously tons of great reviews. And this comes back to she's just being real, okay? This one was about salad. Salad with no lettuce in this case. Conversation topic, right? How would you like to have 4.1 thousand comments? How would you like to have all organic, meaning you don't pay for it? This is natural, okay? This is the type of exposure that people get when they start understanding how to tap into the quote unquote Facebook algorithm. Okay. This is the type of exposure that you can get when you start doing it the right way. 285 comments on a live. All right. And don't be afraid. Oh, I've never gone live. I'm terrified. Don't worry about that. I will help you. We will help you with that. All right. But when you understand how to do these things the right way and be real and stop being all corporate and spamming products, you'll notice none of these examples show products. They don't, because that's not what this is about. It's about you. It's about them. It's about learning how to brand yourself. Imagine getting massive organic reach. 980 comments. And this was actually going to, I think, a group. And it might even have been a paid group that she had to do. I know at one point she was #1 in her company in sales for a month. I mean, in a company with hundreds of thousands of reps, okay? She crushed it. She absolutely crushed it. She works her butt off. She has systems in place and knows how to talk to people. And these are things, and you can ask her if you'd like. She is real. She is a real person, and she believes in what we do because she knows it works. This is why she sends her team here, because she knows this stuff works and she's proven it over and over and over again. All right. Here's another. I love this story, Doreen. Doreen, actually, no, I think Doreen might have been the first, and I even posted hers on the page because she's a very good friend of mine. But when she joined the training, she tried dishing out every excuse in the book. If you watch the video, you would know. She tried saying, well, I'm not young enough. I'm not in good shape like your wife. I'm not this. I'm not that. And I basically told her, I'm like, Doreen, just go and do this stuff and watch what can happen. Oh, okay. All of a sudden, she started hitting tipping points. Tipping points are basically when you've been working hard for a while and you're working it smart and you start actually reaping the rewards. Like I said, you guys, none of this stuff is going to happen overnight. And if you're thinking that you can just come into the training, watch a couple of videos and succeed, you're in for a rude awakening. Okay? I want you to understand all these people have worked hard. So don't come into this if you think this is just, oh, I'm going to be getting rich right now. But I want you to understand if you do these things, you can start doing really well for yourself way sooner than you think. Okay? Here's an example. And this was not an ad because this is way too busy, too much text. So definitely not an ad. This is definitely organic. And this is people, she was just setting up a group, setting up something that would end up being, I believe, a paid group. All right. And getting all of this interest. All right. How would you like to be setting up a paid group and get a bunch of people commenting, a bunch of people interested in what you're doing? How cool would that be? All right. Again, this is what it's about. And as you can see here, this was a question I think about, should I put a rug here or not? Your fans, I'm going to tell you right now, people following you love giving their opinion. All right. They absolutely love giving their opinion on things. All right. And what happens when people start giving their opinion on something? They start feeling like they're part of your community. All right. And when you start building that community and you start building and connecting with the right people, you can change everything for people and you can change everything for your business because people then start feeling like they know you. All right. And when they know you, that's when they'll start being willing to do business with you. When I say products don't matter, as long as you believe in the products, as long as you believe in what you're offering, it doesn't really matter. I'm dead serious. I don't care if you're in makeup. I don't care if you're in fitness. I don't care if you're selling, health shakes or health products, whatever it is. If you believe in it, CBD oils, I don't care. I really don't care what it is. If you believe in it, you can thrive with this. So people voted for rug. They said, put that rug in there, Doreen. So she put the rug in, shared the post, just like that continuity. You see the cohesiveness with the pineapple post. 66 comments when she put that new rug in. That's new people to connect with. That's new people to do business with. Here's, again, before and after. You can't do before and after. Everyone knows that you can't do that as an ad. But doesn't mean that you can't get tons of comments. You can't get tons of connections. You can't bring in lots of business when you start sharing things the right way with people. All right? And that's what this is about. And I just want you to understand, this is not about trying to be perfect. This is just about being you. And when you can say yes to being yourself and being authentic, you will tear down walls. You will break out of the prison that you don't probably know you're in right now. Okay? Look at that. Look at all the comments. Look at all, and in this case, obviously, she asked them to post GIF. You can have fun with this. Imagine having fun doing business. Right now, I bet a lot of you are not having fun, trying to run your business. All right. Let me know for those that are watching right now that you would like to start having some fun doing business. Now, here's a great example. Steph, please unmute yourself. Brent Palmer. Again, this is another company. And obviously, I always like to mix in some dudes because network marketing is pretty much dominated by women. But it's always nice to mix in some guys. And Brent's #1 in his company, isn't he?
Yes, absolutely. He is a top income earner. He is a direct line to the company. He all sorts of things, as you can see with the awards, and speaks on stage nationally and internationally. He's pretty much a legend.
So how has he made the transition? Because he has zero experience with social media, right?
Yeah, so Brent is somebody who was and is very traditional. Their company builds things via home parties, very not social media. And him in particular, he'll tell you himself that it was intimidating. So, I mean, who out there is kind of like, social media confuses me. I like to invite people to my house and that's what I'm used to. How am I going to transition to social media? It's not as personal. He had all those same fears. Plus, I love the man, but he speaks in a very slow Alabama accent. So not somebody you think of, one of these like tie-dye haired, fast talking, super energetic social media gurus, right? And he has taken a hold of social media like nobody else, like getting fast success, dominating Messenger, because he realized people are people everywhere, right? He was scared of social media. And all he did was take our training listened to us when we said, just be you, just be you, just treat them like people, right? And it took off for them.
So you said Brent did a lot of home parties.
Mm-hmm.
And there's probably a lot of people watching right now that are kind of, thinking home parties are the only way they can build a business. But they're obviously here because they want to learn about social media. So you're saying that people can easily make the transition from doing home parties to doing it right on social media from their home?
Absolutely. It's once you realize it's the same thing, it's still you talking to people, right? Except for that, you can talk to a heck of a lot more people, a heck of a lot faster, and you can sift through them, right? They're coming to you if you use this system. So it's all people saying, yes, please, I want to learn more. And then you're talking to only those people. Ramp it up on social media and you don't even have to get dressed. Right?
So, and I want you to understand this example. Brent is doing extremely well with social media. He doesn't have a massive page or anything. But again, would you agree, Steph, that he has started understanding how to tap into and using systems on here?
Sure. Yes. He's tapped into Messenger. He's tapped into everything we teach about groups, everything about business pages. He's just taken the reins and it's become natural for him.
Please keep yourself unmuted, Steph, so I can, if I have to fireball any questions at you. But what I want you to understand here, you guys, is looking at this, the before and after. Just we have people that come in, start applying these things and start understanding. Look at the differences. Look at the differences. That's what can happen when people start getting more engagement and being real, when they just start sharing them who they are. Okay. And again, none of these posts are about products. All right. None of them. And I'm not saying don't ever post about products, but I'm saying there's a right and a wrong way to do it. My biggest takeaway so far is that people really do love me. I just want to thank you for pushing us to truly be us. How would it make you feel to succeed just being yourself? How would it make you feel? Okay. Yes, people will sometimes stalk you and watch you and wonder what's going on because they want to know if you're real or not. Right? And when you start doing it the right way and you start connecting with people, reason number 3 million that you need to follow the STB training. All right. And I love this example from Stephanie here because it was just being real and sharing a conversation she was having. And that's part of what our community is. I want you to wrap your head around that a little bit. Our community really does embrace just being yourself. Okay. Our community really does embrace, just teaching you how to have conversations like a normal person. All right. And that's what that's where you can start wrapping your head around. I can do this too. All right. Here's Jennifer Price. She was just sharing some examples. And this one, what I love about it, we'll get a little close up, but she was just talking about her son, who I believe is autistic, right, Steph? You probably know a little bit about, can you feed this story a little bit about this one here at the library?
Yeah. So the series of posts you just saw from her is truly, the first one was she was comparing like what she used to post on social media based off of tips from other people versus what she's posting now. And it, her examples were very product heavy, buy this, buy this, buy this. Hey, this is on sale. Hey, I'm having a special. Not a lot of engagement. Then she started posting the social team builder way, and all of a sudden it's getting crazy engagement, which is leading to sales. So it seems counterintuitive to people who are new to this idea and have been told by their uplines and told by their companies, you know, use this corporate image, post about the specials, talk about your product. And we're not saying be ashamed or secretive about your product, but people aren't really going to start a conversation with you from a sales ad, but they will start a conversation with you about your family, about your vacation, about the bad day you had yesterday, about your dog peeing on the carpet. And if they're watching you on a page where you do talk about benefits of your business and your story, then you can bring it up naturally in conversation. That's all part of the system, you guys. We teach you how to get engagement, to get people to talk to you, and then transition that into a business conversation in a way that's comfortable for everybody, and you're not spamming people who don't really want to hear about it.
Yeah, so this one was about nonverbal autism. You know, getting him to say a few words was pretty exciting. And she got a ton of engagement, a ton of support. And I'm guessing she carried that over into her messenger and had probably a lot of conversations, right? And that's what this is about is you guys, you need to understand, you know, like when we start connecting with our tribe, when we start really building something with our community, and it is part of the tribe, you start having commonalities with people. And those commonalities, be it difficulties or wins, will start building rapport and having conversations which lead to business. All right. When you start sharing what your quote unquote boring life is all about, you will start getting more business. I can guarantee you that. Here's Heather Burns, and Heather's just wonderful to work with. And Heather is really good at being real as well. And just sharing her story, sharing what she does. And she crushes it on Facebook. She absolutely crushes it on here. All right. And here's an example. Tell me about this one, Steph, that you saw.
So this was, well, I really want to talk about the next post, but this one is people just automatically asking to join her group. Was that first one. Groups are part of the system, you guys. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about groups, maybe don't quite know how to run them or get people to them. And here's an example of someone who just, because her social media posts are so great, people just automatically are requesting to get into her group. And then this is the post, which I really appreciate because, as you know, Jesse, I mean, we haven't talked a lot my connection builder a lot, but a lot of my passion projects are, we want you guys to have a lot of success, but also have some time off too. Because how many of you feel like you're working 24/7 all the time, grinding, kind of the Gary Vee lifestyle, and you don't take time to enjoy any of the perks or see the perks yet, right? And so what I loved about this post and stood out to me is that she does make time to take a day off, but her business is still rolling because of the system set in place.
That's what it's about. Took a day off and still got a bunch of business. And I think balance, if you understand really how to accomplish balance and do it the right way, you can make something special for yourself and still live your life and do things that you want. What a great example. Here's another fun example, Natasha. Tasha is great. And you can see here, obviously, you guys have seen tons of Facebook examples, and you may have known she she also crushes it with Instagram. All right. Obviously, tons of likes, comments. Here's another one, 76 comments, over 1,700 likes on here. Just wearing heels, of talking about being out since college. Her first time wearing heels since she's been in college, going out. Please tell me everyone since having kids. Just being real, just sharing her story, just getting a shout out from the CEO of her company. Hello. And guess what? If you watched her video, she talked about it, but she made hundreds of sales for products that were probably anywhere from $100 to $200 in 1 month. Okay. And what's the average price point network marketing? Probably about 120, 130, 140, 150, around there. Somewhere in that range. Imagine doing that hundreds of times. Okay. And being one of the top in a company with hundreds of thousands of people. This is a real example. This really happened. Real STB members, people that recommend this to their team, people that have applied what we teach, okay? On places like Facebook and Instagram. Here's another fun one. And Steph, you know Holly really well. You've seen the evolution with Holly, haven't you?
I love Holly.
Talk about Holly, and why is Holly such an advocate? What has she tapped into so well, you think? She tapped
into sticking her head down in the training and doing it. She did a video among our, because she is a member, she did a video just for the members. All of our members share successes and tips and stuff. And she just went live and was like, you know what? In the beginning, I was working full time. I was pregnant going into my first child. I was busy, and I think she was also getting an education. I can't remember exactly if she was finishing her master's or something at that time, but she was busy. I remember her distinctly in the training. So when she came up with success, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember her working hard. She just did the work instead of playing the comparison game, instead of being like, oh, there's a new social media app over there. Oh, there's this new technique over here. Oh, someone's saying something bad about the algorithm. She was just like, no, I choose this method. I'm doing this one method. And it just totally exploded for her.
Well said. And she is, she's actually pregnant right now again, I believe. And again, that's what this is about. And that's what this is about, is just being yourself. And this was a screenshot. I think it was taken earlier in the year, or it was a while ago, but she's hovering around top 10 again, I believe.
Oh yeah, she's still in there, I think.
Yeah. And she was completely unranked. like, I think she said she was in the thousands and started applying these things. And you can see here at this point, she was number 9 in her company. And this is an actual screenshot from her. Thank you so much. STB, Social Team Builder, is what catapulted my business and made all of this possible. I'm still in shock. But really, we're proud of her. We're proud of her for actually applying these things. All the examples you saw tonight, these people have one thing in common. They took action. They didn't sit there and try to, wonder if this is going to work or wonder if, whatever. They actually did this stuff. And when you come into this, and if you have the mindset that you're willing to put in the work, you can expect to get life-changing results with consistency, okay? So who wants access to the same training, the same things? Actually, there's some new stuff, even better things that we've improved upon. But Steph, let me know if people are interested. Let me know if you're interested in applying these things. Let me know that you're ready for a change, all right? Let me know that you're here to accomplish something different and apply something different with network marketing and social media. Imagine being able to build a business right from your home, right on your cell phone. How cool would that be? All right. So the first thing,
hands going up. I'm seeing hands going up. Sorry,
right.
I'm excited.
The first thing we got here is messenger marketing. Okay. This is the step-by-step system. Steph, in a very short 30 seconds, tell me, what will people get? What will it mean to them when they start applying this in messenger marketing, what you teach?
Okay, so this is our exciting new reveal. In the messenger marketing, it really is, it simplifies it, because people get into Messenger and they're like, I don't know how to get people in here. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to turn it into a sale. It takes you through that whole process, because those are the big things that you need to do to go from I'm messaging somebody to messenger marketing. Just like you need to go from I'm going to scroll social media for 2 hours and not get anything done except for watch cute kitten and kid videos to I'm actually running a business. Okay. So it takes you through that is simply put.
So what it means for you is you will get more business in your messenger inbox and know how to use this amazing tool, which billions are on. I can't remember how many people actively use Messenger every day, but I know it's in the B with a billion.
Yes, I meant to actually look up statistics on purchases made through Messenger, because I think a lot of people are skeptical that everybody doesn't want to be messaged, things like that. No, they don't want to be spammed. They are willing to buy from somebody that they trust in Messenger. In fact, Facebook just rolled out, and you guys, one of the good things about working with people like me and Jesse is that we're just nerds about this. So we know everything because that's our job and that's what we're interested in, so that you don't have to spend hours every day researching. But Facebook just revealed that they're going into a new Messenger, like they're upgrading it again because people love it so much. They want it to be a place that people are loving and going and interacting. Why would they do that if people weren't using it, right? And they're just making it even easier for marketers to tap into.
So really what it's going to be is the ultimate hub, where I'm going to make the argument that most people won't even need a website to succeed. I will say that some of the best people I know that have crushed it on here keep most of everything on Facebook and Instagram and just connect with people. So this right here, the messenger marketing, is all about exploding your inbox. It's $1,000 value. STB Organics. What's this about? STB Organics. Well, really what you're seeing here is screenshots, but you're gonna basically be walked through. You're gonna walk through and understand how to start filling up your posts with comments, how to start connecting with people that will lead to new conversations. All right. The organic section alone might be the most valuable thing in all of this. Okay. I can make the argument with that. And all of it's valuable. And if you applied any of these things that you're going to see here, you would start seeing a change in your business. But the organic section is like the foundation of everything. That's a $2,000 value. So far, we're up to $3,000 value. And this is the value to you. I could say it's probably $30,000 or $300,000. Okay. Here's Instagram team building, where we actually teach you how to start using the platform, but we also bring in others, right? We bring in others that are crushing it on Instagram and have them teach you what they're doing. How would you like that? How would you like to learn from other people and know what to do to get more business on Instagram? All right. So you're going to get the step-by-step messenger method for $1,000. You're going to get the organic training to 10x your engagement on your posts. That's a $2,000 value. You're going to get the Instagram team building from the masters. That's a $1,000 value. So far, we're up to almost $4,000, you guys. Now, here's the big bonus. we have what's called the Endless Sales Machine. Okay. And I'm going to give you a free trial for My Connection Builder. What's the Endless Sales Machine? The Endless Sales Machine is step-by-step training to teach you how to organically bring in new people every single day. I kind of hinted about it earlier in this, but that's what this is about. And then My Connection Builder, the simple way to put My Connection Builder is it's the ultimate network marketer's tool with social media. All right. This thing literally tells you what to do. And if you follow the directions in there for MCB, for My Connection Builder, you will never want for conversations again. You will never worry about where you're going to find new people. This thing guides you and it connects with places like Facebook and Instagram and it integrates in with it. I'm not going to get too heavy in the details. Just know that remember those systems I was talking about earlier? That's one of them. And this also helps you to delegate out tasks. This is like your ultimate VA. All right. It's like your ultimate VA. And this was designed by Stephanie McDaniel here, based on her working with all these people that are crushing it on social media and seeing exactly what they do. Seeing exactly what they do to absolutely kill it and have tons of conversations and knowing and putting it into a tool. That's pretty much, I summed it up pretty well, hopefully for you, Steph, right?
Yep.
So that's what it's about. And this is just the behind the scenes. You will get an absolute free trial. Now you're probably wondering, well, that sounds complicated. I want you to understand this was designed by someone that despises technology, Stephanie. Things break around her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've run into every technical difficulty you could imagine. She designed this thing with that person in mind. All right. And we have so many success stories. MCB setting things up for people, telling them what to do. If you are good at taking direction, then you will absolutely fall in love with MCB. If you love systems, if you love, understanding what it is and saying, go do this, go do that, you will fall in love with this tool. Okay. And you will be one of the people on our next event that I'm sharing a screenshot of when you're sharing your success story. Okay. People selling their first products. How cool is that? All right. That's what it's going to, that's just wrap your head around that. Step-by-step group training, $2,000 value. Organic training to 10x your engagement on all your posts, $1,000 value. Instagram training, $1,000 value. The bonus of the Endless Sales Machine training. So far, we're up to almost $6,000 in value. This is value for you. And like I said, I could argue it's way more than that. We're also going to throw in ads training. And people are like, ads, what? What you need to understand with this is that when you do this the right way, when you know how to leverage the platform, and Stephanie mentioned it earlier, leave the expertise up to us. All we do is this stuff. All right. You're probably here either based on a referral or an ad, and we teach you both ways inside of there. Okay. And I want you to understand, when you can start tapping into Facebook and Instagram and the millions of people that are in your tribe, and yes, every one of you potentially has millions in your tribe, which it only takes, a few people to start building something special, getting business builders. That's what you'll learn with Facebook ads. All right. This is what separates the people that are just kind of, hobby in it and actually want to take it seriously and build a business. Okay. So the step-by-step training, the organics training, $2,000 value, the Instagram training, $1,000 value, the Endless Sales Machine training, $2,000, Facebook training, $2,000. We're up to almost $8,000 value. And here's the mega bonus. All right. Whatever you get, whatever training that you get, it will be updated if it needs to be with any kind of screen changes or anything like that. Like in the ads, the Facebook, as you guys know, Stephanie just mentioned, Messenger changes. Facebook ads, they change. We update it. So you get lifetime access to whatever you buy. And you're also going to get lifetime access. Now, and this is serious, and ask anybody in STB, you will get lifetime access to us inside of the group. And that's me, that's Stephanie, that's Gary and Todd, that's Stephanie Kathman. That's so many people that are experts like Doreen that know what they're doing now because they walk the walk. Okay? That's a $3,000 value. Easily. I challenge anybody, if you're in STB, in our community, let the people know that are watching right now that aren't part of it. Let them know what the community is all about. Let them know Let them know how we show up for people in there. Look at all this, you guys. The groups or the STB, the lifetime access, all of this $10,000 value. But let me ask you a question, okay? If all this did was help you attract people who actually want what you have to offer, how would you like to just only talk to people that are interested in your products or your opportunity and connecting with you? What would it be worth for you? Seriously, what would it be worth for you? Think about it. How would you actually like to be able to have people connect with you in Messenger and fill up your inbox and help you hit your goals? Because I know you guys all got goals. You're probably even feeling the pressure. You got to go message more people. You got to connect. Imagine being able to easily do that and know that you can leverage your pages, leverage your Instagram, and know how to leverage these platforms to build and connect with people. What would it be worth for you? What if all this did was help you find new people or hungry business builders? Because let's be honest, every single one of you here wants to find business builders, right? Let me know. If you're interested in finding business builders versus tire kickers, let me know. All right. And I will say you will attract your tribe. So if you're looking for business builders, we can teach you how to find them. Here's what I'm going to do for you because you're ambitious and smart enough to be here. And we have been paid $5,000 or more. Okay. We have been paid $5,000 or more for social media training. But here's what we're going to do. Because you made the wise decision to show up here. $297 and you get all that. All right. $297. You just have to go to tiny.cc/findmytribe. Tiny.cc/findmytribe. I am sure Stephanie's putting the link all over. Tiny.cc/findmytribe. All right. And you're probably wondering, $297. Well, for some of you guys, that's a decent amount of money, and that's okay. We all got to start, right? But for me, I always want to know if the person doing this stuff is backing himself up. You know, if he's willing to back it, you know, actually be able to say, I am guaranteeing. So here's what I want you to first understand. 60-day money back guarantee. For any reason, if you can't stand the train, you can't stand me, whatever the reason, no questions asked, 60-day money back guarantee. Okay? I want you to understand that first and foremost. No questions asked, 60 days. You have zero risk. Okay? Tiny.cc/findmytribe, all one word. All right? And here's the other thing. If you join before midnight tonight and you follow all of our STB systems exactly how we teach in there, and you do not see significant change in your social media, then I'll refund you double your money back. Okay? If you actually apply and take action, you're going to get results. That's why I can put this here. But I want to put the risk on me. All right? Show up for me and I will show up for you. Okay? So you're going to get all this stuff. You're going to get the organics. You're going to get the Instagram. You're going to get the Facebook. $297 one time. Okay? All this stuff one time. Tiny.cc/findmytribe. Okay? Tiny.cc/findmytribe. Oh, and I think we promised somebody was going to get a bundle and maybe a one-on-one call from us, didn't we, Stephanie?
Yes, I believe we did. All right.
I will let you pick since I can't see anything.
Yes. So I have been monitoring you guys, everybody in the YouTube comments, because that's where most people are commenting. I've been paying attention to who is listening and who is excited and who is grasping our concepts. And I see one name popping up over and over and over again. So Kylie Gross, and I'm going to tag you. You're the winner.
Congratulations, Kylie Gross. And just you'll get tagged and then probably PM the page, I would say.
Yeah, private message, the social team builder page. Just be like, hey, I'm Kylie, I'm the winner. I'm super excited.
Congratulations. So I want to go over, remember, tiny.cc/findmytribe. Tiny.cc/findmytribe. So a lot of people always wonder about payment plans, right? So you can actually go through, if you're in the United States, select PayPal credit. So if you go through and say, well, I'm going to use PayPal to pay. Once you're inside of the PayPal payment link, or once you logged into PayPal, you can select PayPal credit. And that will break the payments up over 6 months at 0% financing. All right. So you can absolutely select that. Then it ends up being about roughly what, $50 a month. Okay. And then once you're in, you have this training, the training you purchased for life. Okay. So you get the messenger marketing, you get the organics training, you get the the endless sales machine training, you get the Facebook ads training, you get access to us in the group, you get my connection builder trial, you get all this stuff for $300, you guys. Seriously, find me a deal like this anywhere. Find me this type of offer anywhere, this type of value. Big, super important. Make sure you write down your email and your password. Okay, save it. We don't have access to your login information. Okay, so you have to save that stuff. Keep track of it when you sign up. And we are getting people signing up now. We are getting people coming in. Make sure that you write down everything. And remember, this is a write-off. This $297 is a write-off for you. Okay, a write-off means you can write off your any income that you made. So I'm not an accountant, but you guys, it's a write-off for business. So make sure that you are keeping track of this. You will get obviously a receipt sent to you. Keep track of these things. Anything you do for business is an absolute write-off, a business expense. Of course, speak to your accountant. I'm not an expert, but you go to tiny.cc/findmytribe and join us. And remember the lifetime membership. Okay. Lifetime membership. What questions do we have?
Well, and this makes me very happy. You guys, you know, it's a good community and good training when so many members are showing up live with us and also like, oh my gosh, super excited for the winners, super excited for the new people and wanting every new thing that we come out with because they enjoy our training style. They know it's good information and they're ready for the next step. So for all of our existing members who are desperately saying, well, this new messenger marketing thing that you just came out with, Stephanie, how do I get my hands on that? I will go in the messenger or I'll go in the members group after this and explain to you guys how to get that. Okay. That's the biggest question.
Awesome.
Yeah. Everybody else is just like, I'm excited. I'm going to go enroll, all that kind of stuff. I'm not seeing.
Yeah, we have a lot of special things coming up for the group, don't we?
Yeah. Oh, a lot.
There's a lot of really, if you're part of STB and you're watching this right now, and I appreciate you being on, be excited. The next 30 days are going to get pretty wild and a lot of fun. We have some really good stuff planned for the group. So any specific questions at all? Look at that. I actually did this in an hour. This is a record.
That is shocking to me. We usually talk for a long, long time.
Yeah. Well, I usually, sometimes if I give Stephanie the mic, it'll go all night, but
kept my mouth shut this time. Really, honestly, there's usually a lot of questions, but mostly I'm seeing excitement. They're like, I'm doing this, I'm in, let's get rolling. They're excited about all of the systems that we're talking about. So I'm not seeing a lot of questions. Normally we have a lot of questions. It must have been a very clear webinar, Jesse.
Well, that's good. That's probably, well, there's a first for everything. And the link seems to be working okay, right? You guys found it, tiny.cc/findmytribe. And I just want to say how excited I am for people coming in. I want to say how excited I am to work with new people. And I really hope that we get new people coming in that are looking to build something special for themselves, looking to, I don't care what company you're with. I don't care where you're at in business. I'm super excited to work with you and to change some lives. Stephanie, do you have anything else to say?
I don't. I agree. I'm super excited. I mean, I'm always excited about launches, but I'm excited about every day because our community is the best community. Not only do we get to help people out with our expertise, which we're just nerds about, which is fantastic. If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, right? But all of our members, when they're finding success, when they're finding new tips, when they have something that they've achieved, which is every single day, they're posting in there. And I love how everyone's willing to share everything with each other. It's fantastic. So Yes, I'm excited to welcome new people into our family. I'm excited to talk to the existing members in the group after this. It's going to be a fantastic end to this year. And for anybody who is taking their business seriously in this industry, they know that the fourth quarter is an important one. People think it's going to be slow. People think it's going to be this or that. Everyone's distracted by the holidays. No, if you can bust your butt this quarter, it is proven over and over. Like, don't even just listen to me. Go ask other experts. Go ask industry knowledge. If you can work hard and build your base in this quarter, it's going to take off for you next year. So I hope I see a lot of new people joining because we're going to help you a lot.
Awesome. And for everybody else that's in STB, thank you guys for showing up. Be on the lookout. Probably tomorrow or the next day you'll make the announcement, Steph?
In the members group?
Yeah.
I'll pop in there tonight.
Okay. All right. So super cool. And if you guys have any other questions, let us know. Otherwise, this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for being here. If anything else comes up, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Let us know that you're being part of this. Let us know you're joining. Shout out to all the people on. And anything else you guys need, please let us know. Otherwise, we will see you guys in the group. We could probably just go shoot over there right now.
Yeah, let's go hang out over there right now. And as you're joining, you guys, comment in that event because I want to see who the new faces are going to be.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Thank you.